You're short and fat and awkward, or so you claim to be, and yet here you are, perhaps the world's now currently most successful pop star. Is there a message of hope to all those people who are similarly inclined and ambitious?
Well, I hope... Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're ambitious enough, you can make it I've always said that ambition is something that you're born with, and it doesn't matter what shape you are. If you're ambitious and you want to succeed, you will succeed. I'm still ambitious, even though I'm supposedly the #1, as you said, rock star at the moment, which I never think of myself as anyway, because I always think things can get better. I mean, for example, the new band's been together and it's done about 24 engagements so far. I mean, a couple of funerals, we played a couple of bar mitzvahs, and you know, we're gradually getting into it.
The sun has gone down over the Californian hills, and the powerful floodlights at Dodger Stadium have lit up the multitudes who've trekked in from the San Fernando Valley and beyond to turn on to Elton John. Great-grandchildren of the Californian gold rush, staking their own claims in a phenomenal 20th century gold mine. Elton John.
Thank you, Los Angeles. Thank you, the Dodgers.
I've been watching your mother closely for a week. And
It's all untrue, folks.
And as well as obviously having a very good time, which she is, and as well as obviously being looked after, which she is, it occurred to me, driving here today, that she must have new sets of problems now.
Yeah, everyone thinks she's rolling in money because I'm rolling in money supposedly. You know, everyone thinks that she's got as much money as I have, which is ridiculous. People assume that if you're the mother or father of somebody famous, that you must be just rolling in it. So people expect her to live up to, expect to go around to her house and have Moet and Chandon poured down their throat. In fact, they get beans on toast, She does, and people sort of take advantage, which is a human, I don't know. I think it's a failing that we all have. I think I've done it, and everybody takes advantage if you can. Sort of, when I used to sort of work in the Mills Music in Denmark Street. I used to quickly nip home with a couple of music books that I used to steal and things like that. And you do take, I think, when people say, well, don't you mind people taking advantage of you? I say, well, if it's on a small scale, no, because it's just human nature. I mean, people always do. I don't really mind.
But she's obviously got a new set of problems to cope with herself, hasn't she? I don't mean she's laden down with it, or she's on a psychiatrist's couch with it, but...
No, she's much more cleverer than you or I or anybody else put together. She constantly amazes me because she's always right, I mean, if I meet somebody new, she'll go, oh, don't like him. And I go, he's all right, or, he's trustworthy. And she'll always be right. She can, smell a rat from the word go. That's probably why she's not here now.
Gee, thanks.
Never realized the passing hours of evening showers, slip noose hanging in my darkest dreams.